core supports you in many ways. In this video, I'll answer the following questions. What's the anatomy of the pelvic area and why is that important? How do the pelvic muscles, joints, and organs work together? What are the key differences between male and female pelvic anatomy? How does pelvic health impact overall body function? And finally, why is it important to understand your pelvic anatomy for injury prevention? So let's begin. What is the anatomy of the pelvic area and why is it important? Well, your pelvis is consisted of 3 bones: ilium, sacrum, 2 joints in the back, 1 joint in the front. Inside of your pelvis, there are muscles. They're musculoskeletal. That means they're voluntary muscles. They're the same type of muscles as the rest of your trunk. The joints here, the 3 joints, are keeping this unit stable. The stability of this is also connected to the spine above and to the lower extremities connected to it. So the muscles on the inside work with everything on the outside to try to stabilize this in a balanced state. It is highly adaptable because your center of gravity depends on this. So that means if your neck position compared to your ankles are not lining up in such fashion that you're safe with your balance, the pelvis can tilt up and down. It can shift forward or backward. Keep this in mind. We're going to come back to this. How do the pelvic muscles, joints, and organs work together? In an ideal situation, when the balance exists, you're breathing from the top, from your nose, and it goes, that breath, that pressure from that inhalation goes all the way to the bottom of the pelvis and allows those muscles to relax a little bit. The contraction of the same muscles is what allows the body to go, the breath to go up. That movement of pressure from abdominal diaphragm to pelvic diaphragm allows your internal organs to oscillate up and down as you breathe in and out. Your body parts are fully capable of withstanding compression, but when compression becomes your way, that causes issues, that impacts the health of your internal organs, that impacts the muscles on the inside and the functionality of your joints. Now, how do the pelvic muscles, joints, and organs work together? Again, your pelvic anatomy makes a difference. Your biological breathing makes a difference. So, next question. What are the key differences between male and female pelvic anatomy? Well, females are, their bones are thinner, they're wider because of childbirth. The tailbone is typically more flexible and more straight because of childbirth. Other than that, really not much of a difference. How does pelvic health impact overall body function? Well, it impacts your lower back issues, hip issues, poor posture, breathing, organ function, balance, and stability. I just explained some of the reasons why, just kind of give you a detail there. So when the stability here, it does not exist, all of those things are going to be compromised. You not only will have back issues, posture issues, hip issues, you have stability issues, which means your center of gravity is off, which means your balance and coordination of movements are going to be off, which means now your breathing is compromised, the health of your internal organs oscillating up and down because movement is the key does not take place. Makes sense, right? Why is it important to understand your pelvic anatomy for injury prevention? Well, you gotta understand that basically it's important because you want to be able to identify muscle imbalances or weaknesses. That's important for posture. It's important to reduce overuse injuries of the hips, back, and pelvic region, to be able to detect early signs of dysfunction with pain or instability, to improve body mechanics during physical activities for core stability and strength. Now, bear in mind, core is not your abdominal. Your core is your trunk. You want to have a coordination between the pelvic muscles and the surrounding structures, and you want to be able to help with pelvic floor dysfunction or SI joint issues. The whole health of your being depends on this base. The base meaning your pelvis. Hope that this made sense. Please make sure you like and comment, and see you on the next video. Take care.